Mystique last night. So we had to play Cerebro again. Experiment with Wong a little bit at some point. Sewer system is real annoying for us. We basically can't play non-Cerebro cards into that location. Goal of our deck is to have a bunch of 3-power things and then get powered up. We can always lead on 0 on 1 in this deck because we have Domino as a turn 2 play that we don't mind stripping the text off of.
Right on time.
Yeah, I think my favorite one's probably the zeroed out Messiah that I posted a highlight with this morning on the Snap channel. Yeah, I believe I'm down to 6. Well, we'll have extra mana for a little bit. Do we Gamba on the Moon Knight hitting the Swarm? We're 1 in 3 to be happy. We're 1 in 3 to be sad. We're 1 in 3 to be neutral. On a Moon Knight. Could hit something key out of their hand too, and if we hit Swarm, it's huge upside. Probably just Torch here. I don't have Cerebro. We discarded the Mystique. I don't think we're going to be in a position to beat this collector. Like, I could get up to 12, like 16 in a path. That's probably not good enough here. The Super Flow is going to get turned off after this turn, so I can't Blue Marvel early. So we have to, like, draw. If we draw, like, Cerebro exactly next turn, well, if, like, I guess they haven't snapped, but if we draw Cerebro exactly next turn, we'll have 5, 20, well, 24 here. I guess maybe that's good enough. But we're only going to have... we're only going to have 12 in the center, which is probably not good enough.
Opponent snapped. Escaped.
FYI, the snapping at the last second right there, trying to get people, doesn't really do anything because it adds time to the timer when someone snaps. So don't try and be scum, chat. They played around people trying to be scum. Is there a version of this deck with Patriot? Well, Patriot throws off the Cerebro bonus, right? So in order to make Cerebro work, you need all of your cards in play to have the same power, essentially. Cerebro gives exactly your highest power thing plus 2 power.
Always lucky.
With the extra, oh, you almost always lead on Sentinel. With the extra draw to it, might actually be right to Domino instead, so we don't overfill our hand. Yeah, Patriot, Wong, and this deck were the 3 decks I built after opening Mystique. of... Cosmo mid. We're playing into Clin. Sentinel Collector. I gotta decide, do I want to fight over Clin against their Collector? Or do I want to punt that location and try and win the others? And the other question is, do I want to Moon Knight and Blade to try and tag the Swarm, or do I want to play those into Cosmo so I just don't have their reveal effects? Using these isn't particularly exciting. I think I'm going to punt Clin here. Honestly, when they flipped up Collector, I probably should just left Hawkeye Rot. Well, I guess we didn't know Collector was coming. Okay, I mean, that's a Cerebro. So now we get to go Sentinel into Cerebro here. This is not an on-reveal, it's an ongoing. So this is gonna crank. With Cerebro into Mystique, we might have a chance to win here in Clin, because this is gonna get +8 power. We're gonna go up to 14 here. I think I'm gonna snap with that draw. We'll go Sentinel into Cerebro, and then we'll go Mystique into a Swarm next turn. Moon Knight and Blade do have the same pose, the arms out.
I am Iron Man.
Yeah, I think we're going to be in a decent spot here, because we'll have 14 here, we'll have 21 here, we'll have 14 here. So it's important that Mystique sequence first here, because she grabs the ongoing effect of the last card that we played. We'll drop Sentinel, and then all of my 3 power things will be 7 power things here. Even if they like Moon Girl here, plus play a couple of things out, like Collector's only going to like 8 off of that. And that's +6, so we're still winning left, so we just have to win here with 21 or here with 14.
Victory.
It is incredibly easy to play an incredibly large amount of snap.
3D.
The flip side of that's also true though. If you're being responsible, it's also easy to just like sneak in a game here or there. Because the games are only 5 minutes, you're like, okay, I can play 2. Or I can play 1. Because the gameplay is so punchy. Again, we basically always play 0 on 1 in this deck because we know we have Domino coming up off the top to eat the 0 out ability.
What are the odds?
Okay, well, I mean, everything we play into the Bifrost is going to end up in Death's Domain here, so that's fine. Armor. I believe Gap's been playing the Destroyer deck. Are we feeling lucky, chat? If I do this, we're 50% to hit Wolverine, but it's also 50% to lose the Cerebro. Nailed it.
Enough said, bub.
Definitely Destroyer on their side. So I think we just Sentinel here to try and lock up the Asgard bonus. Because I don't want to play Cerebro this turn. I guess I could play Cerebro this turn. And that probably still locks it up. And then if Mystique's in our top 3 cards, we get to play her plus Sentinel next turn. Yeah, this is probably the line. I'm gonna snap here and ship it back. They've been signaling Arg a bunch. They might bail out on the snap, but they're definitely bailing out after Cerebro comes up and we draw some cards, I think, so. Alright, even with Warpath here, we end up winning this thanks to Cerebro to draw a couple of cards. And there is our Mystique. On reveal, grab the ongoing ability, the last card that we played. So we'll go Mystique here into Sentinel here. And then this goes to 21, this goes to 14. I guess, do I want... Because they have Warpath here, maybe I want a Mystique here, actually, and leave myself the flexibility to fill this location in. That's probably what I want to do. I'm gonna have 2 3s to play out next turn. And leaving myself the option to play in the Asgard seems good. Hey, thanks for the 3 years, Beansy. So the 37 months in the Tier 2 Hamblin. Good morning, folks.
I am Iron Man.
There's an Iron Man, 24 to 21. Blue Marvel's interesting. So Blue Marvel cranks all my 3-power things to 4-power things, but that lets them keep Cerebro going. So I guess the question is, do I think I need help here? I don't think I can win Asgard even with Blue Marvel. I can play this here, and then I have 8 times 4 is 32, but I think they're likely to play into here anyways. If I play Blue Marvel here, it gives me 16, 17 in the Bifrost. It gives me 17 here, and it gives me 24 here, so they have to pop something. And then I win the tiebreaker even if they, like, Destroyer into the Bifrost here, right? Let's do this. This beats Destroyer, right? Because Destroyer's gonna kill Nova, which goes to 17. And then I have 17 on the tiebreaker here in Death's Domain, and they're only up 6 here, so I have more total power than them, so we get take it all the way to the bank. Is there a guide online for what emblems you should be running on your Hyper Beam Dragonite? So, one of the things that's kind of interesting about Hyper Beam Dragonite, if you play full cooldown reduction, you can actually Dragon Dance without needing to hit things with your attacks. You play Shell Bell, Energy Imp, and then 7 black emblems. You can just always be Dragon Dancing. I need to put a video up with that one at some point and play with it. It seems kind of gas. Rock. Good old Rock. Nothing beats Rock, chat. We're gonna Blue Marvel at some point, so I think I'm playing the Rocks out.
Right on time.
Well then, I think this is a game where we play Sentinel first here, because I want to potentially be able to double 2-drop on 4. Saving Domino for that gives us that option. Good old Rock, chat. Nothing beats Rock. They're setting up a possible Carnage here in the Bifrost. They can also just be another Destroyer deck. Usually armor alongside Alongside destroy stuff means destroyer. Oh, I should technically hold Swarm, right? For a discard effect. Yeah, we hit Moon Knight.
I am Iron Man.
Looks like we're torched here. I wonder if we're supposed to play Wave in this deck for the ability to wave out Blue Marvel so we can Mystique Blue Marvel in the games where we don't have Cerebro. I think there's a possibility that that's the case. What's going on, Super Retroid? Thank you for re-upping that Prime for the second month. And Cyanide, thanks for coming back for over 3.5 years. Welcome. Let's finish these missions. Roll some new ones up. Hey, what's going on, Rad? Thanks for over 4 years. Yeah, she's a 3-power thing, so she fits in too. Is also true. All right, this is a 1 in 3 to be really good. 1 in 3 to be really sad.
What are the odds?
Ever tell me the odds, Chip. Yeah, you could refill missions 3 times per day. 6 extra. I'm also not sure if I'm supposed to have Rhino in this deck. There's a number of locations like the Murray Isle here that just kind of fuck with us.
Always lucky.
Well, in theory, we want to play to here to start because the Bifrost is going to slide things into Superflow, right? Shiggity Shrek, get wrecked, shit. Opponent had the same line of thought, and Cosmo here caught their Okoye on reveal. Lovely. Alright, so this is 50% to get a surprise. That's going to end up playing into Superflow. I guess with the Superflow, I probably just play this into here to disable the discard effects. It's not worthwhile here. Game Professor X, always. Never not cheese, Chip. The stringiest of all the cheese. This is fine, I think. We're gonna get to double Blue Marvel here thanks to the Superflow. Hey, congrats, Jelly Bean. Hope it works out for you. That's rude. Have your -1 power card. Enjoy. Yeah, getting to Marvel into Mystique there was pretty good. Maybe we want to rebuild to accommodate that on occasion. Yeah, the visual indicators that negative cards give when you try and mouse over them are good. Good interface design there to help prevent your players from making mistakes. I am missing 6 cards currently. Six cards. Swing and a miss.
This land can never be fully known.
I don't play Weird World game of shit. It's not worth the cube.
Escaped.
My bishop's getting close to upgrade it. We'll have to play I think we're just gonna jam Cerebro for a little bit. If I get enough Cerebro highlights that we can get a highlight video out of it, we'll swap something with Bishop so we can infinity split him again. So we get to go Sentinel on 2, Cerebro on 3, double 5 power 2-drop on the last turn.
What are the odds?
Ha. Well, I guess we're not playing for Nidavellir. Okay, so I'm like 90% sure TVA ends the game before the Bifrost happens.
Time's up.
Alright, well, Wave definitely crunches us. But we're already in for 2 cubes and they don't double, so we'll let them show us. The TVA endgame animation is also guess. Bifrost TVA crashed the client. God bless. They've been adding a lot of really good animated effects to the locations, but there's definitely been more location-related crashes in this patch, for sure. Yeah, they've added a lot of stuff, to be fair, though, and that's the point of a beta. Like, I'm pretty forgiving to... I'm pretty forgiving to, those types of issues while they're figuring their stuff out. Oh, whoa! It does Bifrost and then end the game.
Time's up.
Interesting. That's good to know. I wouldn't have expected that. Interesting. So did my Wolverine actually get the... Your client data doesn't match the server data. Okay, so the thing it just showed me getting... It must have given the boosters to something else in the deck, and then my client showed the wrong one, huh? certainly a result of the client crash there. All right, we got Wolverine and Swarm for the Moon Knight, so naturally we're going to discard Cerebro on turn 3. Oh, it sounds like we hit an audio bug too. Don't worry, chat. I'm a professional when it comes to experiencing audio bugs. You're in good hands here to guide you through an audio bug happening. Wow, Scorpion just like completely rinses us off, huh? All right, well, since the audio's bugged anyways, I'm just gonna retreat to the Scorpion and I'm going to reset the light here. Oh wait, did it recover? It sounds like it recovered. Someone asked what I think of Bifrost location. I think it's great. I think a lot of the location designs of this game tend to be pretty good. There's a few that I don't care for, like District X or Weird World or Mindscape, but by and large, they had a lot of good variants to the game. I think one of the big innovations about Snap is the fact that the decks in Snap are incredibly consistent, while the gameplay variance tends to come from the locations. I think that's pretty innovative, that the bulk of your variance is coming from somewhere other than the cards you've placed in your deck. Okay, so how does Cerebro interact with Widow's Bite? Or, sorry, how does Alatan interact with Widow's Bite? If I don't play it, do I still get a new hand? Oh, I also played these in the wrong order had I drawn Mystique this turn, but we didn't draw Mystique, so we're fine. Worth noting. So we'll go Swarm plus Sentinel here, and then next turn we could Cosmo plus Sentinel, and then hopefully we draw our Blue Marvel on the last turn. Blue Marvel this turn, hopefully. Blue Marvel this turn, hopefully. Nailed it. And then if we draw Mystique next turn, we get to copy the Blue Marvel. Okay, so Odin stops our last draw, but this also seems fine for us, right? Because we're 18, 1, and 12, so I just like play Sentinel mid, and then we're winning all 3. I guess I could like theoretically magic us here, but like we have 2 plays next turn, so even if we don't play the Widow's Bite, that's still fine for us. Oh, I could Cosmo to try and hedge magic happening somewhere. That's true. That's a good call. I've already submitted my play and I can't change it. But you're right. If I think magic might be a possibility, I should definitely play Cosmo. Watch it. Watch it be. Just go longer. That's fine, right? We still win? What a weird play. What did they think I was going to do that Killmonger was okay? I don't know, chat. I don't know. We're up towards our Blade Infinity split. Play 1 cost card, win with 1 card, over 20 power, 10 power or less, 1 card. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish the 1-card quest with this deck, but... I think I decline blading on 1 here. I don't really want to discard any of these.
Right on time.
This is something you'll see me do frequently with this deck. When I have Sentinel and Domino, it's almost always right to play Sentinel on 2, because this gives us curve flexibility down the line to be able to Domino plus Sentinel on 4. Alright, so I definitely want to be playing into the Vault so we can slide into Crimson Cosmos, otherwise most of my deck can't play here. Rats, unlucky. Do I think I need a 3rd thing with these? Or a 4th thing with these? I might. And I lose the Sentinel, though, is the problem. I guess I could always Blue Marvel into the middle if I think I need another thing in here. They're playing Multiple Man and Human Torch, okay. Cerebro here. All right. I mean, we actually just do this, right? Because then next turn I could go Mystique Swarm Blade here. Well, so I was gonna punt left because they're probably a Heimdall deck, but I'm gonna fill this location anyways, and I can't play into here. So I might as well put 7 power into here because it's basically free, right? I'm gonna have the same here regardless. Play Mystique first because she grabs the ongoing of the last card that we played. So we'll have 21 and 21 here. So they're obviously gonna win the vault super hard if they Heimdall. Heimdall slides everything left, but then we win Crimson Cosmos, right? Dagger only goes to 7. So they have 7, 12. Even if they Heimdall here, they only have 20. Oh, I guess they have exactly 21 with Nakia, and then do we lose the tiebreaker? If they Heimdall here, they have 7, 12, 20, 21. We have 21. They have 21. What are they going to have over here? They'll have 16. And this will get +2. Well, they don't have Heimdall. Oh, they can't play Heimdall because of Cosmo. Yeah, good call. They didn't Heimdall anyways. Is 21 on the right good enough? What do you got here? Yeah, it looks like it. I really hope they buff the move deck, chat, because, like, when you can't even win with the move deck, when you get a free slide from the Bifrost, it's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I do have Ghost Rider. That's an interesting thought. Am I supposed to play Ghost Rider? I do have 2 discard payoffs. Is real. Or 2 discard enablers. Maybe I should play that as another potential payoff. There is not. Only constructed, ranked constructed is the only game mode currently. How can you get this game? It's an open beta in both the Philippines and Australia and New Zealand. If you live outside of those regions, you currently need to sideload it or wait for a beta invite.
What are the odds?
I should do these in the other order, so this is more likely to hit Swarm. I guess I don't really want to hit Swarm. I guess hitting Swarm has higher upside than hitting Wolverine here. Yeah, 2+2 is probably a better play than Ghost Rider on 4 a lot of the time, but Ghost Rider could mitigate some bad variants that you can have on occasion, right? Like Ghost Rider, like occasionally you like play a blade early for curve purposes, you like hit your Cerebro. Or like you could luck into hitting your what's it called occasionally. One Dorko early. I'd really like to draw one of our 1-drops here. Cosmo. When it snapped. Yeah, it's fine. We'll go Mystique into the center and we'll play a Sentinel out here, so we're theoretically winning all 3 locations. I think our discard package is like replacement level. Moon Knight, Cosmo, Wolverine are like the slots you can play with in this show. I think having the 3 1-drops is pretty important.
Victory.
At least a couple. You could probably get away with not playing 0. I think you want at least 2 1-drops though for curve purposes. I think I'd also play Rhino rather than Scarlet Witch because Scarlet Witch has a pretty good chance just rolling you into another location that's bad for you when you try and get rid of one with her. Alright, everything's gonna slide to the left, fam. You can always Hawkeye on 1 here safely because we know Domino's coming on 2. What are the odds?
Right on time.
Right on time, shit. Hawkeye gets +2 power if we play a card at his location. Oh, when a card moves here, give it +2 power. Okay, well, now we'll definitely Cosmo into Grand Central here. Well, I guess sliding into Kunlun means that whatever we Cerebro is gonna get messed up, but this could just be a Blue Marvel win. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that. Let's just try and win with Blue Marvel. We did hit the Cerebro. That's fine. Cerebro will still power up everything that ends up in Cutlawn. So we'll see to try and win one of the other 2 locations. I do not have magic. She's one of the 6 cards I am missing. I expect her to be the literal last card I go. Are they also playing a Cerebro deck? Okay, well, we'll play this. And then we're hoping that we win the 50-50 and Blue Marvel ends up mid. Okay, and then we just play Swarm here for a total of 16. Even if they play a Cerebro out here, they only have... I guess I can't play Mystique anywhere and have her do anything either, right? That's funny. I guess she adds 1 power wherever I play her. Because I have a Cosmo here and they have a Cosmo here, chat, and she's an unreveal. This is fine. I think we're good though, because this is 16 here with Swarm. They can go up to 15 with a Cerebro of their own. Let me pull 3 cards that are in this deck. Mystique, Moon Knight, Cerebro, 0. Cerebro and Mystique are the 2 cards you need to play this deck. And the other pull 3 cards of this deck are replacement level. You can 100% play this deck without most of the pull 3 cards. Mystique and Cerebro are not optional. When we do a deck tech, those will be the 2 key cards we list on the deck tech. Alright, so if I want to win this game, it's got to involve not playing here generally. Try and win center and right. We're going to play like a Cerebro here later, but playing anything other than Cerebro here will throw off Cerebro's activation. And they're playing Angela into here anyways, so I don't really care about. I don't really want to fight over that anyways. So we're hoping to peel Cerebro in our next 2 draws then. So we can Cerebro plus Mystique on the last turn. Moon Girl powers this up 3 times. Yep. Okay, and then the 1 drop here lets me fully fill my curve, right? And then we have a 1 in 4 shot to draw Cerebro next turn to likely win the game. Is there like 25% to win? Hey, look, chat, we hit the 25%er. So this is gonna add 16 power to each of these locations here. This will add 8, and this will copy it and add 8. Play to your outs, chat. You'll win more games. Opponent snapped back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. They could Iron Man us here. They could Iron Man us here and win. I don't think we lose to anything in Merry Isle, do we? What's this last card? Yeah. Okay, so they're torched. So long, friends. And this is one of the things that's powerful about this deck is getting to add power to locations you've already filled is huge. Oh yeah, that's true. If they had just Iron Man tier, this would only be 12-24 and we'd still win. Good shout.
Victory.
Thanks for the cubes. Okay, so our bishop is one booster away from infinity splitting again. So I think I'm gonna play a couple with the beastly slide deck to round things out here to try and hit that. Our infinity split HUD in here. Oh no, it's the triangle one. I don't play the triangle backdrops, chat. They're so ugly. How do you counter this deck? Just throw Cosmo at it? Enchantress also turns off our thing. You'd also just get bigger too, right? Like 28 power isn't that much for some decks to beat. Yeah, we can only get to, well, I guess in theory we could also have a blue marvel in there, right? So we could technically have 32, but 32 is pretty hard. 32 is the theoretical peak a location could have. But like this deck that we're playing right now, for example, regularly gets above 32 power in a location between collectors and other shenanigans. We're gonna get to beast this -2 ninja back to our hand, which is lovely. We're going to beast the hood back to our hand, too. Collector's nice. A little bit late, but nice to have. So let's go Cloak into Collector. This is going to slide to the right. Do the cha-cha. I'm going to peel a Falcon next turn. Oh, filling this means I can't. I'm dumb. Oh, wait. No, these are all going to move, right? So this is fine. Cloak's effect is still here, so we'll pull Human Torch to the left. Yeah, this works out perfect, actually. Giganto! All right, chat. Well, we're punting the Bifrost. Well, I guess we could theoretically see that move Giganto into Cloak's area too. So we'll see what they do here. So every time the Human Torch moves, his power doubles. And there's a Falcon, which is huge. If I'm punting the Bifrost, do I just play the Ninja here? And this is gonna pick back up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they did move Giganto. I guess I should have assumed Giganto is getting moved because of Lockjaw. Our collector is about to get massive though, and all of these things in the Shadowlands are also coming back to my hand here. So this might be despite there being a -2 ninja on the right, we end up playing into there. There's not going to be room for the -2 ninja to come back to my hand. My hand is a hard cap at the current size. Okay, so they discarded an Infinite, which means Ghost Rider Infinite is something I need to think about. It can only add 14 power here. Our opponent just doesn't think they can beat what we've got. Deal Reno. Magic players, the patch releasing the anthologies should be happening any moment. I'm counting on you to let me know when it's live. So if you're a Magic player vigorously refreshing Magic Arena, I'd appreciate a heads up when the anthologies go up. We're gonna play Snap until they're live. Someone asked, what is an anthology? The anthologies are new card additions to Magic Arena that are from Magic's older sets.
Frame break.
I mean, based on how Magic Arena patches roll out sometimes, we might be playing Snap for a little bit. Wow, I was gonna say, this hand is delicious. And then we drew Cloak too. So this doubles its power when it moves, and Iron Fist moves the next card I play to the left. So we open on Iron Fist, then we get to go Torch, kick it over. And then I'm hoping to draw any one drop here. So we can play Torch plus another one. Angela, that's sad. The Explorer Anthology is worth the purchase if you're a completionist. The Historic Anthology. I will not be buying the Historic Anthology. It's really bad. Okay, so I'm going to Angela here, and then I'm going to Collector plus Hood here, and then we'll Cloak middle, and we'll get to pull these out of Angela into the middle, and we'll get to pull Human Torch into here. So Angela gets bigger every time we play a card at her location. So being able to cloak things out of here means Angela gets more total power down the line, which is great. Because these spots so clear, we'll be able to play more into her. Supreme Verdict, all the Pioneer legal cards are in the Explorer Anthology. Well, that's rude. Actually, yes, I don't have anything to spend mana on this turn because of Elysium. One Falcon, please. We don't draw a Falcon or a Beast of Star, we can realistically lose this game. I have 40% to draw one of those two. Sick. Nailed it. Never didn't have it. And the Falcon here means we get to double this to 16 as well, because we get to Iron Fist into Human Torch also. I've definitely gotten Human Torch to 64 power in this deck before. It's a very, very silly ceiling. Well, that's rude, Shang-Chi. Okay, well, now we're playing to win the Starlit Citadel, right? So we'll go Iron Fist into this, into this, into this, into Hood, into Beast here. And then Hood will add 2 here, Beast will add 4 here. So we'll end up with 19 in the middle, and we're going to end up with 16, 22, 26 on the left. So, yeah, it should be a win. This deck that we're currently playing definitely has the most complicated endgame permutations of any deck I've played in Snap. Lot of big, we're playing a bunch of cards the last turn, and the order of all of them is really important. He's picks our friends up. There is no deck queue for Magic. No one has donated for anything. Patch is live for Magic Arena. I am downloading now. We are downloading now. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. I'm gonna play one more while it downloads. Just one more, chat. Just one more. I can stop whatever I want, I swear. Not my collector. Not my collector. Oof. Never lucky. Rita updated, but I haven't been able to log in yet. Sounds like Magic Arena. Scorpion. This is like extra rude. Okay, that's annoying. So Kingpin kills everything that moves here. Opponent definitely leveraging the what's it called? Location really well. Well, so Falcon's gonna die, but I think that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. This will give 8 power to the collector. Oh, losing Beast is sad. So the Falcon's gonna get kicked left by the Iron Fist, and he's gonna get kicked back right by the Bifrost and get destroyed by the Kingpin. Some of you may have to die, but that is a sacrifice we are willing to make. Okay, so if we go Bishop into Iron Fist into Human Torch, it kicks him here, gets him to 4, and then next turn, well, What if we do this, actually? And then we could double Demon mid on the last turn. And then the Agent 13 puts Collector to an 11. So we win here, and then we win Avengers Compound as well, I think is the play. And we'll punt left. Might still be able to win here. So this flips over and gives us -8. We get to go Demon, this. So this gives us 9 power here. And this gives us +6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here. So we'll be 9, 7, 11. So they need to beat 9 and 7 or kick more power into here while also beating a 9 or a 7. All right, never beating a leader in a million years. That'll do, pig. Solid sequence from the opponent. They're leveraging Kingpin and otherwise unplayable card to abuse the Bifrost feature location. Super strong.
Defeat.
We did win a location with only 1 card though, so we lost the battle, but we won the completing our dailies war. So really worth the victory there. Is a featured location always the case? It is not. So there is a featured location, I think it's for 2 days when a new location releases, and then there's a hot location for 1 day each week, and then I think it's 4 days a week that is just normal, all are the normal chance of getting. All right, so that's going to end for our snap stuff for today. For any regulars, we had a few follows.